Right there, you come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
First and 10, looking to throw. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the 35 on second down. He gets it complete to his man, Tyreek Hill. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. From the red zone now. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Right there to tack on the point after. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Right, ready to send this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
19 Lion.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Connects on the crosser. Oh, what a stiff arm. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. To the air on first down, Young. It is caught left side. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
Here's Young on first and 10. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Cowboy 80. Check go.
Young on the play action. Vacates quickly left side. He's going to keep it this time. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Young on first and 10. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be second down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react? read and react. You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
Ready up. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cut 19, cut 19. Cut, cut.
Young working from the gun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Seahawks have the football as he records his 12th INT of this season. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Another throw here on 2nd down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
From his own end zone on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. He gets it away now from his own end zone. And a nice return has him looking at a very short field now. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Panthers working with a short field as they take over. They're set up at the 35 now.
Let's go. Go.
From the pistol, it's Young. Looking to his fullback now. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Jukes one defender. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get it down to a single point. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, Brocky found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. It's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Completes this one to Hill. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Couldn't connect with Tyreek Hill. And now it's second down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
This one's taken in by Hill. And this one does not go far.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They put a receiver in motion right. They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's on the move. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Hey, I get it, Kate. 3rd down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing 4th down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Back at the 36-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running with Walker again. Blast through midfield. And he's brought down at the 44. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, you get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. They've got a man in motion.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Ready, go. Take go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing from the gun. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing now on 1st down. And the deep ball falls incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion, he's still pretty good, too.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Got his target. It's Hill. And he gets back to the line, but no more. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They're throwing it. Has a man. It's Brooks. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Running left, here's Walker. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
This is Walker on 2nd. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
They send the tight end in motion. Going to the ground again on first. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Chased out to his right. And they're going to tag a defender with this one. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. Play action now. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Walker now from the gun. And this play isn't a whole lot better. He gets back to the line, but no further. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Third and long, Young. Cut at the 10-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Airing it out to start this drive. He throws a bullet deep to... That's complete inside the 35-yard line. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a 4-point lead. Right, ready to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, Young. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about.